So a quick update. We have some lemon tangerine gem marigolds. Way in the back we have some little marigolds. Over here we have some purple prince zinnias. And there. And up here we have some California giant zinnias. Over here we have the seashell cosmos. Most of those have come up. We've got a xanthos cosmos. We've got some northern lights northern light zinnias. It looks like we even have some Lilliput zinnias back here. These four especially were older seeds, so I'm actually kind of surprised any of those came up. So that's cool. And then over here, I don't think we have anything up yet in this one. But there's some news over here. I don't have any of the greens up yet. Or the cauliflower. I do have a teeny tiny little red garnet amaranth come up. And then look, we have broccoli. And down in here, I don't know if you can see it, there and there, these are the mammoth red cabbage. And then this is the purple sprouting broccoli right down there. And then over here. And then over here is Brussels sprouts. I don't know if you can see that. And down in here, there's some of the red bowl Brussels sprouts that are thinking about coming up. So exciting! I love it when we have plant babies. And speaking of plant babies, over here I have easily 200 tomatoes to pot up. I was going to do them all in these cups. That's what I did last year, but it dawned on me after I up-potted the sweetie cherry tomatoes. Last year I started the seeds really early, and they were going to have to be in pots for a really long time. So they needed that more space. And it made sense to use the big solo cups for that, because these are pretty good sized solo cups. So what I think I'm going to do is, with most of the rest of these tomatoes, as many as I can, they're going to go over here in these little 2-inch containers, because they're, I mean, we're already at Mother's Day. Today's Mother's Day. And so these can be put outside in 2.5, 3 weeks. So the 2-inch pots should be plenty big enough for those. I might put some of my peppers in these round ones, just because they don't go in the ground until probably June, beginning of June sometime. And I do have some of my peppers. These and these. They have their first sets of true leaves on them, so they're ready to be potted up. But anyway, so this is my project tonight. We'll see how far I get. Ooh, and we did decide to butcher Kraken. And so she is no longer with the laying flock. Half of her is in the oven right now, and the other half is in the freezer. So I might include a little bit of footage of that. We'll see how it turns out. So I heated the water up to about 149, 150 degrees. Scald it until the skin starts coming off of the foot like this. And then we cook.
needle.
How do I get it out?
Reach right in there and pull everything out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is disgusting.
You gotta reach in there and grab them, babe.
I'm not reaching in further than this glove. Was that an egg? Those are eggs! Oh my gosh! This is not coming out.
What are you grabbing?
That. Whatever that is.
Probably the esophagus.
I don't know.
You know, all that stuff's gonna come out, babe.
Oh, you mean you could have done this before?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a lot of fat. That makes me want to stop.
Yeah, I could.
You're mean. Look at the fat on this thing.
You gotta reach in there.
Ah. Wonder what these are. Do you think those are all like baby eggs? No, like this stuff.
Could be.
There's bunches of them. Maybe I'm just looking an egg sack.
You're gonna have to hold the bird again. Okay. This has got to come out too, babe.
Craw. Something like that.
Right.
Oh, that's all the feed.
Yes, you got plenty. You have to take it in the house and wash it all out, and then we'll cut this last leg off.
Now everything's slimy. Oh my god. This is why I'm paying someone to do it when we raise 100. So this is half of Kraken. John cut her right down the middle and cleaned out the rest of the insides for me, bless his heart. And we're going to see how it turns out. The other half is going in the freezer for later. Oh, no. Ugh, really? Piggy, piggy, piggy. Off to pot up tomatoes as soon as I get that cat out of the chair. Now I don't know anything else you can do this with, but with tomatoes, they have little fuzzy hairs on their stem, and all of those, if put in soil, can root. And so when you're up potting your tomato plants, what you do, very gentle, see if I can get these two apart. You bury it as deeply as you can, and that one eliminates this leggy stem here. And you push that right down in there, it'll give it a stronger base to start with. It will grow some more roots and get a nice strong start. This variety, I had last year only 4 seeds for this, and I planted them, all 4, and I only had 1 plant make it, and it grew successfully. I thought I lost it when I had the late frost at the end of May, along with a few others I thought I had lost, but I left them in and gave them a chance to recover because the stems were still green, even though all the leaves and branches had wilted and kind of just almost looked like melted wax just hanging off the stem. But the stem was still green, and tomatoes are notorious for sending off little shoots at the little armpits of each little branch. So where the branch touches the stem, a lot of times it'll send off a little shoot right in between. And I thought just maybe the stems will send out more of those shoots and the tomatoes will make it. They did. And bless its little heart, that one little plant grew, produced some beautiful tomatoes, and I was able to save the seeds, and we have a whole bunch more this year. So I was happy. Let's do that here. Joe, you think it looks good too? Yeah, keep your nose out of it.